Hey, good morning once again, guys, and welcome back to this channel, The Blissful Living. Today I want to talk about fatherhood. I made a video some time back about being the right father in somebody's life, and today I want to continue from where I stopped last time. And I come from an African country, Uganda, and the way we perceive parenthood down there in Uganda is quite different from the way we understand parenthood in other places of the world. And I grew up in a family of six siblings, and of course one dad and one mother. And it so happened that my father was there in my life, and I want to tell you about some of the experiences I went through with my dad. My dad played the role as a good father in our lives equally, so he never segregated any of us. He never had any favoritism to any of us, and so we felt his love, we felt his closeness, his intimacy towards us. He played the role of providing, like he provided for each and every one of us. He was also too close to us in a sense that he used to tell us sweet stories. He used to bring us to bed, all that kind of childhood, playing games together. He provided for us, actually even educated us into letting us get to know each other closely. In Africa, in most cases, a child isn't brought up by only one family that gave birth to him or her. It's actually a communal kind of activity, like raising up their children in the community. You could do something wrong, let us say on the streets, and somebody elder, like older than you, in the same area would come and discipline you, like, discipline you, I mean like really whipping you up or telling you not to do it, and then thereafter they go back and report you to your real parents. So it was like a communal thing, raising up children in the community, and it wasn't one man's role of raising up their own children in the right way. Rather, it was a communal thing, like the example I just mentioned. So it's like the whole community played a part into building up a strong society. Right now, after everyone getting educated, getting this kind of interrelational, like mixing up with other people from different countries, from different societies, this kind of communal disciplining of children stopped and became more of the parents themselves to raise up their own children. The father, those days, had, in most families, they were kind of like hard and rude to their own children. Not in a bad way, but in a sense of telling them how the society, how they can fit into the society. It wasn't so easy to raise up a child doing what he or she felt like. So the major important role of the father was to play like a father figure to the young ones, to look up to him so they can mirror, and also this to be passed onto their children's children, kind of like a generational carrier of behavior from the parents. So my dad provided for us, he cared for us, and we are so thankful for that. Being a good father doesn't depend on to how much money you make. It doesn't depend on to how much wealth you have around you. It doesn't depend on how much fame, how great you are into the society. It doesn't depend on to how smart you look into society. Rather, it is the relationship you build with your own children, the relationship you build with your own boys and girls at home. That's what makes you a good father. And when you live a kind of godly life, if I'm to say, if you're Christian, it doesn't matter what kind of religion you are, I think, but it matters how good you are into society and how you can transfer your abilities so they can also mirror that, so they can also copy that, how you are a good citizen into your community, into your society, into your country. If you're kind of a person who always tells lies, if you're kind of person who always like go around stealing things, like being an armed robber, some kind of like, let me say like a liar, your children will copy that and they'll live the same life, which you don't want them to live. So let us be good people, be good citizens in our community, so this can be transferred to our children's children. With that came into consideration, I think we can have good children into our community. I think we can have good future leaders for our nations. So let us be good fathers. Let us copy what our good fathers left behind us, the legacy left with us, so we can carry on to the next generations to have a good society. Thank you for listening, and I hope to get you soon to my channel. God bless you, and bye-bye.